Oh, preach it, Flick, preach it. You know, I got to tell you, the whole Redbox thing. I was never really impressed with Redbox. Uh, I mean, if you're gonna go out in your car and drive to a Redbox, why not just drive to a video store? That doesn't make any sense to me. And there's still some video stores to be had, but everybody swears up and down about this damn Redbox. Uh, it's not as convenient as people think it is, although the price is pretty good. But if they don't have the movie you go for, what do you have to choose from? I never thought about it in those terms till I watched your video. All I thought about it was, oh, they only carry one of each title, and if you don't get there first when the new titles come out, well, then you're SOL. But yeah, I mean, there's just a slew of garbage titles that you have to choose from. Definitely not something that you would pay full price at a video store, but at a video store you have more selection. I use Netflix, and at least if they have something on the side that says long wait, short wait, your title isn't available right now, I have about, what, 30, 40,000 other titles to choose from. Some of the classics that you speak of, I can go to those titles, and that's fine. And then I wait like a day to get it, and it's cool. But see, I used to work at a video store when I was about 24, and that was like the best job ever. You hang out, you talk to other movie buffs, you talk to people who are into kind of movies you're into. They come to you for advice. You point them in the right direction. It was fun, man. And I worked the overnight shift, so it was really cool because we had those slow times when you could just pop a movie in the VCR and watch a movie all night if you wanted to. And I was thinking about it along those terms. Now, on those terms, what I what I hate about Redbox is that you're missing that experience of personalization, or where you had the guy who worked at the video store who got to know you and got to know what you liked. And that way, when you came in, if you didn't find what you wanted, he'd say, "Hey, man, I got this new movie in that I know you're gonna dig, so go get it. I held it for you or whatever." Which is what I used to do. I had a few customers that I knew by first name. I knew them on site, and I knew what kind of movies they liked, and I would, hold them. That's like a personal, a little extra personal service. You're not going to get that from Netflix. You're not going to get that from Redbox, and I don't care what Netflix has on their site where it says, "Oh, suggested for you because you like this movie, you'll love this movie." No, they've done that to me, and it's like, no, I wouldn't love that movie. I've seen the movie. It sucks ass. So yeah, I'm not a fan of Redbox. I'm not really cool about Redbox. And now Blockbuster is kind of following that thing, because now Blockbuster has kind of their own blue box where you can go rent movies, and it's just so stupid, man. I think it just makes it convenient for people because if they don't see the money being spent on a video, they don't mind spending the money. So you take a movie for, say, $1, keep it for 5 days, you return it, and your card has been charged $5 for the movie, right? And they say if you keep it 30 days, or after 25 days, you own the movie. But you own the movie with no box art. Why would you pay $25 for a DVD that's been used and no box art? And people think that's fine. See, this is what I call the Starbucks effect. The Starbucks effect is giving you mediocre stuff that you should be used to by now, and dressing it up and making you pay more for less. Okay? I don't care what beans they use in their coffee. It's coffee, man. Okay? Not $5 worth. What they do? Smuggle it over here and with drug mules? Do they pack it in with the cocaine to get it over to this country? $5 for a cup of coffee and no refill, and you got to stand in a line to get it yourself. Okay? And then they have the audacity to put out a goddamn tip jar. For what? I stood in a line like cattle waiting for my coffee You won't give me a refill on this shit. And now I'm supposed to give you an extra buck on top of the 5 I just spent on your coffee? I mean, sure, there's things I do like from Starbucks. I'm not going to lie. The Frappuccinos are amazing. Chai tea latte is really good, but come on, man. And it's just, as time goes by, we're geared to expect a lot less for more money. And I think that's why Redbox is such a thriving success. You know, one time I had a friend who worked at Starbucks, and I asked him, "What's the deal with the tip jar, man?" Oh, that's just to show a little appreciation for them making it right. I'm like, at $5 a cup, they better make my coffee right. I'll go over that counter and rip that lip ring out. God damn it. But anyways, all I'm saying is, you're absolutely right about the Redbox, man. The Redbox is evil. It really is. I don't know why anybody messes with that thing. I won't go to it. I have to be really hard up for a movie. There's too many ways to get a movie for me to deal with Redbox. Also, the crying babies. You know what? You're right about that too. I got to agree 100% on that. But you know, my anger is more towards the parents who drag these kids into. These kids don't have any choice in it. If they're in a carrier, they're being dragged around. They cry. That's what they do. But the parents, the morons that bring them into the movies at 9 and 10 at night, knowing that there's grown people in there trying to enjoy a movie. And on top of that, they'll break out their cell phones. You know, I want to activate their insurance plan for their cell phones by ripping it out of their hands and throwing it down the aisle. It's just that simple. Baby cries and cries and cries. They act like they're watching a movie at home. They don't give a shit. And then if you try and tell them something, I paid to be in here. I paid to be in here. You know what? Let me pay for your ticket. Let me buy your ticket from you, and I'm going to punch you in the mouth because I'm fed up with you and your whole way of being. It just brings out the worst in you. It really does. Especially when they got kids who should know better. You know, babies cry. That's all there is to it. But when they have kids who should know better and they don't try to make them listen, they're running up and down the aisle and kicking your seat and jumping around. And they got the teenager who doesn't want to be there and she's texting and shit. It's like, come on, man. Who the hell raised you? Were you half raised? This is what, you know, that's what brings the whole experience of going to the theaters down. I would love to go to a theater again, and I'm not warded off because of these people, but sometimes, especially during the day when younger kids go, younger kids act like assholes, but adults, you expect a little more out of them, and some of them just refuse to grow up. So, yeah, I'm right on par with you there. And, what else? Oh, yeah. I like Cloverfield, man. I don't hate Clover. I love Cloverfield, actually. But it's like you explained, Transformers 2. It's not great, but it's a fun popcorn movie. It's for me, it's fun. It's not something I can watch over and over again, though. I have to pace myself on that one. I have to be in a mood to see something like that. Once a month might be too much. Maybe once every 2 months I might pop it in the VCR. Yeah, that's it. Pop the DVD in the VCR, moron. I might pop the DVD into the DVD player and check it out, watch it, because it has a certain something to it that I like, that I personally like. I dig the creature that's in it. I call it our answer to Godzilla. You know, Japan has their Godzilla movies. We have Cloverfield. I don't hate it. I like it. So, just want to put that little deal in there. And, also, I was just through Fort Wayne, man. Did you see me? I waved. I'm heading through there again on Wednesday. Let's see what happens, right? Talk to you later, man. Peace out.